Let's start in child's pose. So you can open up the knees out wide. Just the big toes to touch. And then you just drop the chest down between the legs, walk the hands out. And you can just begin to shift the hips a little side to side, settling in. And then just softening the elbows, softening the third eye to the earth. And you can take a deep breath in, filling up the body with breath, with life. And a complete breath out. Just take one more like that, breathing in deeply, filling up. Breathing out completely, letting go. And then you can take the gaze up to the hands. You can walk the hands over to the left. You can take that right hand on top of the left. And you'll drop the head in between the arms. You'll draw that right hip back towards the heel. Good. And then you'll breathe into that right side body. And on your next inhale, you'll walk those hands back through center and over to the right. You'll place the left hand on top of the right, drop the head in between the arms, and then draw that left hip back towards the heel. Breathing in through the left side body, inhaling and exhaling. You can begin to release the hands back through center, roll up onto the knees. You can tuck the toes, stack the knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders, and we'll lift that left arm up to the sky. Good. You'll stay here for a breath, opening through left shoulder, spreading those fingers wide. And on an exhale, you'll sweep that hand back down towards the heel, buttocks back towards the heel as well. Inhale, reach arm forward. And exhale, hand comes back and down. Inhale. And exhale. Next, inhale, reach that arm up, hold. And then exhale, thread that left arm underneath the right. You can drop that cheek to the floor, right hand can reach forward. You can even tent onto the fingers. But again, you'll draw that left hip over towards the left. And you'll breathe here for 4. For 3. 2. Last breath in. And as you breathe out, you can slide that right hand back underneath the shoulder. Left arm reaches up on the inhale. Good. Exhale, sweep it back and down. Good. We'll switch the hand. Keep the toes tucked. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Hold here for a breath as you open through right shoulder. And then on your next inhale, reach up a little higher. Exhale, thread that arm underneath the left, drop the shoulder, the cheek, and then you can take that left hand forward. You can tent onto the fingers, and then again, think about drawing hips over towards the right side. And we'll be here for 4 breaths. Taking one more inhale. And exhale, you can slide that left hand back underneath the shoulder. Inhale, reach that right arm up to the sky. Exhale, sweep it back and down. And you walk those hands forward, press through the fingertips, the knuckles, the index and the thumb. You'll draw the buttocks back towards the heels and then lift the buttocks up towards the sky. So from here you can begin to walk out through your downward facing dog, lengthening one leg and bending the other. Maybe you shrug the shoulders up towards the ears and then release them. Take a couple more breaths to settle in your downward facing dog. So pressing hips back, the thighs are engaged, the chest draws towards the thighs as the shoulders externally rotate. Good. And relax the head. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Closing the mouth, and you can begin to cultivate this Ujjayi breath. Breathing in and out of the nose, and just by locking the back of the throat, we create the sound of the ocean. And then you can take the feet out to the width of the mat. You can walk the hands back a hand width. And then you'll sweep that right hand to the left ankle or calf muscle. Keep pressing through that left hand. Drawing those hips back. Maybe you have this little bend in the right elbow. Good. Take one more breath. And exhale, release right hand back next to the left. And then left hand will sweep underneath the right, to the right leg. So you'll take the calf muscle, the ankle. And you'll gaze under, draw those hips back, and a soft bend in that left elbow. And then you can slowly begin to release. You can walk both hands back towards the feet. The heels draw in, the toes draw out into a Malasana squat. So I invite you to move a little side to side, just awakening the hips, the adductors. Good. And then from here, find stillness in Malasana for a few breaths. So hands together at the heart, draw those elbows into the knees, pressing them out and away. I invite you to press down through the soles of the feet and just lift the buttocks a tiny bit. So we have these active legs. And then we can bring those hands down to the floor. You can extend the legs up high, heel toe the feet in just to a hip width apart, ragdoll. Hands to elbows, the crown of the head towards the floor, and you can sway a little side to side. And then you can release those hands to the floor. You'll roll up vertebrae by vertebrae to the top. And we're at the back of the mat. Okay. Unraveling, dropping the shoulders down away from the ears. Fingers point or reach towards the earth, crown of the head towards the sky. On an inhale, you can reach those arms up. You can take Kali Mudra, so interlace the fingers, release the index and the thumb. Good. From here, we can heel toe the feet together. And we'll take a side body bend on an exhale over to the left side. Drawing that right hip out, drawing that right shoulder back. Inhale. And exhale. And the next inhale will bring you back up through center. And on your exhale, you'll come over to the right. Inhale, find a little more length. Draw left shoulder back. And exhale. Inhale through center, reach long, reach up, and then exhale, you can begin to dive forward over top of the legs. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine halfway, draw shoulders back. Exhale, walk those hands back out, downward facing dog. You can adjust the feet hip width apart. And take an inhale in through the nose. A cleansing breath out through the mouth. We'll take that right leg high. Inhale, reach through those toes. Exhale, draw knee in towards the nose, round, and then step that foot forward, top of the mat. Drop that back knee down towards the floor, lift the chest, draw shoulders back. And then on your exhale, you'll shift those hips back. You can lift those toes, good, and fold over that leg. Good, we'll take it forward again. Inhale, lift chest, draw shoulders back. And then exhale, fold over that straight right leg. Inhale, draw forward. And then exhale, draw back. Good, your next inhale will draw you forward. Bring those hands out in front. Left leg high, standing split as you fold and exhale over that right leg. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, drop that left foot next to the right. Inhale, stand up, reach up, rise, bring palms together. And then exhale, palms of the hands back through heart center. Good. What we'll do from here is repeat as we did. Inhale, reach those arms up, Kali Mudra. On an exhale, over to the left side. The inhale will bring you back through center. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, back through center. Reach long and exhale, bowing forward over top of the legs. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, take both feet back to your plank pose. From here, take an inhale. Good, exhale, drop the knees, the chest and the chin. Inhale, draw forward, cobra pose, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. From here, we'll take that left leg high. Inhale, extend it long. Exhale, draw knee in towards the nose, round, and then step that foot forward between the hands. Drop that right knee to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest, draw the shoulders back. And then exhale, you can fold over that front left leg. Inhale, draw it forward, lift the chest, shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, move forward. And then exhale, draw back. Inhale, draw forward, stay here. Your exhale, bring the hands forward, top of the mat, right leg high. And on your exhale, standing split. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, drop that right foot next to the left and fold. Inhale to stand tall, reach up. Exhale, palms of the hands to heart space. And then on your next inhale, we'll sweep those hands up, gaze up. Exhale, folding forward over top of the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, take 2 steps back, plank pose. Inhale here, maybe draw a little further forward over the wrists. And then exhale through your vinyasa. Maybe drop all the body to the floor. Inhale, pick the chest up, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 full breath here, in through the nose. Feel free to take it out through the mouth. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, draw knee in, round, and step it forward. Crescent lunge, inhale, lift that back knee. And then on your exhale, you can bring the hands to the floor and straighten that front leg. Inhale, bend the knee, sweep the hands up. Crescent lunge. Exhale, fold over that straight front leg. 1 more, inhale. And then exhale, plant, fold over that right leg. And then inhale, lift the chest, walk the hands forward. Left leg goes high as you exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift the chest, drop that foot. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale to stand tall, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, palms of the hands to heart space. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale, shift it forward. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale here. Complete breath out. Inhale, left high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, draw knee in, round, and step it forward. Crescent lunge as you inhale, lifting that back knee. Gaze up to those fingers. And then exhale, fold as we bring the hands down and straighten that left leg. Inhale, sweep the hands up, crescent lunge. Exhale, fold, and bow in. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach out, lift the chest, gaze up. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Next, inhale, you'll bend that front knee, walk those hands forward. Exhale, standing split. Inhale, lift the chest, drop that foot. Exhale, fold in. Okay, this time sweep the hands up, Utkatasana, inhale. And then exhale, sink low. Good, inhale, sink down a little bit deeper. And then maintain here. For 3, 2, and 1. On an inhale, we'll reach up, stand tall. Exhale, sweep those hands down behind the back. You'll interlace left thumb on top of right. The feet are hip width apart. We'll draw that chest up, shoulders back. Take another inhale here. And then as you exhale, you can begin to fold over top of the legs. Arms up towards the sky. Chin in towards the shins or the knees. Good. Stay here for a couple more breaths. Maybe play around with bending the knees a little and then straightening. On your next inhale, you'll just lift to halfway. Use the hands to draw you up. And on your exhale, you'll bend that left knee deeply. Draw left shoulder to the knee. Gaze over to the right. Inhale, lift through center, halfway, flat back. Exhale, bend that right knee. Gaze over to the left. Good. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, release those hands to the floor or behind the ankles. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, 2 steps back, plank pose. Inhale, move it forward. And then exhale, lower with control. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg goes high, inhale. Exhale, draw knee in towards the nose, round, and step that foot forward. We'll come up into warrior 1 here, left heel down, arms reach up. Take a deep breath in, and a complete breath out. Inhale, take that gaze up, mini back bend if you'd like. Exhale, bring those hands down to interlaced. Again, this left thumb on top of right. Good, lift through the chest, draw those shoulders back. And then as you exhale, you can begin to dive forward to the left side of that right knee. Good, hands are up, chin is tucked, crown of the head towards the floor. From here, if you can draw that right hip back. And then on your next inhale, you'll press through that right foot, lift up to halfway. Good, we'll turn onto the toes of that back foot. We'll sweep those hands up, crescent lunge, inhale. And then exhale, open up to warrior 2. Good. Inhale, reach those palms up to meet, straighten that front leg. Good, exhale, soften back in. Inhale, reach palms up to meet, straighten front leg. And then exhale, soften in. We'll do one more like that. Inhale. And exhale. This time we'll just straighten that front leg. We'll reach that right hand forward, left hip out, and then cartwheel those hands down. Either hand to the shin or to the block. Use the block if you need. Lift through left side body, tucking the hips under. Nice. For 3, 2, and 1. Sweep that left hand down, reverse Trikonasana, right leg straight, right arm up. And then exhale, cartwheel those hands down, Vinyasa. Right foot steps back, inhale, flow forward, and then lower. Inhale, lift up, Cobra or Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Urdhva Mukha, downward facing dog. Good. Left leg goes high, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, draw knee in towards the nose, round, step it forward. Warrior 1 brings you up on an inhale. Ground down through that back edge of the right foot. Good, stay here on your exhale. Soften into that left knee, inhale, reach up, maybe gaze up, back bend. And then exhale, sweep those hands down. Right thumb on top of left this time, squeeze the palms together. Inhale, lift the chest, shoulders back. Exhale as you begin to fold to the inside of that left leg. Arms up towards the sky, chin in towards the shin. And crown of the head towards the floor. Draw this left hip back just a little. Take one more breath. And then on your next inhale, you'll lift up to halfway. Good. You'll turn onto the toes of that back foot, reach those hands forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open warrior 2. Inhale, bring the palms to meet, straighten left leg. Exhale, come back in. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, bent knee. One more in. And out. Next one, we straighten that front leg, left leg, heel toe that back foot in if you need, reach that left hand forward. And then cartwheel those arms open. Use the block to support you. Tuck those hips under, opening through right side body and lifting for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reverse. Keep that front leg straight. And exhale, cartwheel those hands down to the mat. Left foot goes back to plank pose. Inhale, hold here. Good, we'll drop the knees as we exhale. If you've got those blocks, you'll take the blocks. And we're going to place the elbows on top of the blocks. Good. We'll walk the knees away. So we have the hips stacking on top of the knees. You can bring the palms together. And then we'll just bow the head in between the arms. If you would like a little bit more, you can bring the hands behind the nape of the neck. And we want to drop and soften into the heart as it moves a little bit closer to the earth with every exhale. If this is at all, at any point, too much for the shoulders, you can place the elbows on the mat. For 5 breaths. And then you can slowly begin to release the hands from behind the head. Good, you can walk the knees forward and just move the blocks out to the side. Okay. We will come back to a downward facing dog. We'll take that right leg high. Inhale, reach through those toes. Exhale, draw knee in towards the nose, round, and then drop that shin to the middle of the mat. So we're setting it up for a pigeon pose. You can walk that left leg away, walk those hands back, inhale, draw the shoulders back. And as you exhale, begin to fold forward over top of that right leg. Option here would be, as before you come all the way down, would be to thread this left arm underneath. And maybe you use that block to support the cheek. Nice. Good. Keeping the hips at center. So not shifting off to one side. And then slowly you can begin to rise up, unraveling the arm, drawing those hands back. Good. From here we'll move over to that right side. Left leg will come around. We're going to move into a twist, so a little more for the upper body now. Good. So sit the sit bones down. If you can't get the sit bones down, you'll extend that right leg. You look pretty good. Good. Left hand behind you. Right arm reaches up. Find length in the spine as you inhale. And as you exhale, hook that elbow behind the knee. Maybe the hand to the thigh. And gaze over that left shoulder. Think about dropping left hip down. And then finding length on an inhale. Exhale, twisting back a little bit further. For 2. And 1. Releasing. Good. We'll sweep that left leg back again. We'll bring those hands down. We'll tuck that left toe. Right leg goes high. Inhale. 3-legged dog. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg goes high. Inhale. Exhale, draw knee in, round, and then drop that shin to the middle of the mat. Good. Walk that right leg out. Center the hips. Walk those hands back. Lift the chest, shoulders back and down. Inhale. And exhale, folding in. You can come to that halfway and you can thread that right arm underneath if you'd like. Again, you can use the block for the cheek. Good. And just breathing here for 10. And then you can slowly bring that left hand back. You can unthread that right arm, move the block. Good. You move over to the left side with the hand. Right leg will sweep around into our seated twist. Good. Dropping that right sit bone. Right hand comes back. Left arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, hook that left elbow, hand to thigh, gaze over that right shoulder. So as you find a little length, breathe in. And twisting back as you breathe out. And dropping the right hip just a little. And then returning through center. Good. You can unravel the legs, bring the hands back. We'll plant the soles of the feet to hip width apart parallel. The fingers face the buttocks. We'll lift those hips up, then roll those shoulders under. Maybe drop that gaze back. For 3, moving a little forward and back. 2, and 1. Drop the buttocks down towards the floor, knees into the chest. You can give yourself a big squeeze, rounding through the back body. And then we'll lift the chest. We'll release the legs, bring them up to our Navasana pose, reaching those hands out. See where you can draw the knees in a little, and then a little more length through the spine. So reach up through the crown of the head. For 3, 2, 1. We'll just come to a halfway, extend legs, extend torso. Lift the shoulders up off the floor, keep the chin tucked in. For 3, 2, 1. Reach those arms up over the head as you relax the legs. Take an inhale in through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Good. You'll take that right hand with the left, right wrist with the left hand. You'll draw it over to the left side of your mat, and then the legs to follow to the left. We'll hook that right leg over top of the left ankle and relax the head here. Very gentle, restorative pose to finish the practice. But again, breathe in through that right side body. And then you'll slowly begin to return through center, unraveling the legs, the arms. And you'll take that right hand to the left wrist, roll the arms over to the right side, and same with the legs. You can hook that left ankle on top of the right. Relax the head, and just bring that awareness into the left side body, allowing the rib cage to expand with the breath. And then you can slowly begin to release back through center. You can bring those hands down beside the body. You can walk the soles of the feet in, untuck the tail, and you can come up into a happy baby. So hands to the blades of the feet. We'll just rock a little side to side. You can extend one leg, maybe the other. And then when you're ready, you can come down, dropping the feet. You can open up the knees if you'd like, and we'll settle in Shavasana. So if you'd like to have the soles of the feet together in Supta Baddha Konasana, you can. Maybe stay here just for a minute or two, and then extend the legs to completely relax. So bring that awareness back into the body. take a moment to scan through the body, just to notice how you feel, what you feel. And there may be space in the body. Where there may be ease or space within the mind, between thoughts. And I'm going to leave you here in Shavasana. Please give yourself these next 4 or 5 minutes to be still.